All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tuesday night call. This is the online marketing training call. It is Tuesday, July 31st. Boy, time is flying by. Tomorrow is August 1st. Can you believe it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are here on the online marketing training call tonight. I know we got a lot of people that's going to be on the call here tonight. You are interested in how to create some of these beautiful capture pages, these nice looking capture pages that I have been posting. And tonight I'm going to show you the process of how to get all of this done. Now, before we start, I'm going to have to apologize to everyone on the call because I have been battling with the tech guys and the developers of our online marketing system. There is a bug in the system that is acting erratic right now. So you're probably going to see it tonight. We're working on getting that repaired. I'm sort of embarrassed because I know that we were going to have a lot of people on the call, and you know, technology does what it does. But I'm going to keep my foot on their neck with this one because this should have been taken care of. So we're going to get this party started. We're going to do all that we need to do on our end. It's not going to stop you from learning tonight. Just know that you may see a bug, and I'll point out the bug once we get there so that you know what it is. It may prevent you from creating your own full funnel until we get this taken care of, but I hope to have this taken care of as soon as possible. With that being said, let's get into creating a capture page using the MyEcon online marketing system elite version. So if you're a pro user, just kind of watch tonight, because the elite version, what I'm going to show tonight, is the reason why people get the elite version. You want to start marketing you. You want to start marketing who you are as an individual, and the elite version is going to allow you to actually do that. So let's talk about the elite version and the power and what you need to get your capture pages started. So before you even get started, here's some things that you need when you get ready to create a capture page. First of all, you need to have the email follow-up messages. We call this an email campaign or autoresponders. I was talking with Mr. Kurt Willard earlier. It was either today or yesterday, and I use a terminology that I just kind of thought was just standard, and I realized that I was talking a foreign language, and please bear with me. I'm going to try to make sure that I make sure that everything that I say tonight you guys understand and is not technical jargon. So your email follow-up messages, this is what we call your campaign. It's called an email campaign. It's called an autoresponder. What a campaign is it is a set of letters in a specific subject matter. So, for example, tonight I'm going to be talking about creating a capture page that covers credit repair. Inside of the campaign, you may have 10, 15, 20 different credit repair emails that will follow up with the individual. That is called a campaign, an email campaign. The tool that you use to create an email campaign is called an autoresponder. So you need to have the emails already written before you begin to build this thing. You need to already know what you're going to say to individuals. Then the next thing that you're going to need is you're going to need videos. You need to have your videos already done. So if you're going to create a capture page that talks about credit repair, you're going to have a video on the front, and you probably want to have a video on the back end, on the landing page. So there are two pages. There's a two-step process. The capture page is what a person sees when they get to the page, and it's the video or it's a text message that makes them want to leave their name and email. Once they leave their name and email and hit submit, the system then sends them to what's known as a landing page. Now, you can create multiple landing pages and tie these all together. But what is traditionally seen is it's a two-page website. It is a capture page and then a landing page. Once the person leaves their email address, they then get email follow-ups from you. And then they go to the landing page and they get what was promised to them. So we'll talk about that here in just a second as well. While I'm thinking about it, viewer number 13 says, are you going to have sample follow-up messages? Viewer number 13, yes, I am. Let me do my thing. All right, so we're going to have videos. Also, background images. You want to have a background image that you want to use for your capture page. Miss Angela Williams had a really nice capture page where she used the inside of a Bentley. It had red interior, so that was a really nice background image, and it caught the person's attention. Not only can we do background images, but we can also do motion background or motion video background. I'm going to show you an example of both of those so that you can see how the motion videos are done. You're also going to need an image for the Facebook post. So when you finish creating your capture page and you post your capture page or post a link to your capture page on your Facebook page, you want Facebook to pull an image in. You know, Facebook always pulls an image in. You got to create that image for the Facebook post. So those are some of the things that you need to do. Also tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, oftentimes with a capture page, you promise to give somebody something. So it could either be a download or it could be a video when they get to the other side, whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you how to do the video as well as have a download, okay? All right. So Mr. Kurt Wheeler says, would be helpful for me if you created a step-by-step video creating what you just said, if possible. All right. So that's what I thought this video was all about, Mr. Wheeler. I thought this video was the recorded video that covers everything that I just said. All right. So let's talk about capture pages versus landing pages. I'm trying to set up the terminology so that those of you who are not used to this type of stuff actually get it. So a capture page is also known as a squeeze page. You may hear somebody call it a squeeze page. You may also hear them call it an opt-in page. All three of those are basically the same thing: a capture page, a squeeze page, an opt-in page. And what it's designed to do is it's designed to capture your contact information. So as you can see in this example, you see the little red arrow. This is where they put in their name and email, and they click the submit button. There's a video to the right of that, and that video is enticing them and promising them something so that they can leave their name and information and get something in return. A landing page is where the person is going to go once they hit the submit button. So when they click on submit, they're going to go land somewhere. That's what a landing page is, okay? So we got a capture page and a landing page. Remember, this is going to be a 2-page website. Also, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm thinking about it, if you have any questions or comments, you can always type in your questions and comments, and we will make sure that we answer those as we go along. Mr. Kurt Wheeler says, no, I mean putting the images on the capture page and the videos. Absolutely. Okay, I got you. All right, so let's go on. Hopefully you understand the difference between a capture page and a landing page. Now, as we begin to build the funnel, and let me explain a funnel because I was almost about to say funnel and just keep going like you knew what it was. A funnel is where you get people into the funnel and you take them through a process and hopefully get leads out on the back end. Let me give you an example. I'm going to jump out of this real quick because I just said something that most people may not be familiar with, and so I'm going to see if I can find an image. I'm going to type in capture funnel and see if I can find an image that will give you a good idea of what a funnel is. So this is a good example of a funnel, okay? Can a landing page also be a thank you page? Yes, it could definitely be a thank you page. So ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this screenshot here, this is what I mean by a funnel. You got all of this traffic that comes in at the top. What that basically means is you've got people coming in from different places. Maybe you're running ads. A lot of times guys will run and pay for ads, and they'll run ads and drive traffic. Maybe you got YouTube, you got Facebook, you got all of this traffic that's coming in, and it's a whole bunch of people. It goes to a lead capture page. Now notice how this funnel is getting smaller as it goes down, because all of the people that come to your page are not going to be enticed enough to leave their name and email address. They may come to your page, look at it, and leave, and not leave their name and email address. But then they get to this lead capture page, and maybe they leave their name and email address. And then it goes down to this orange portion here where this is what they call the lead nurturing process. The lead nurturing process basically means you are following up with people. You're writing emails, and you're following up with these individuals. Then as you're following up, you're going to be giving them value-added content. If you listen to my Sunday night call last Sunday, I talked about adding value. I talked about attraction marketing and providing value. And then you get the high-quality leads. These are typically people that actually join your business. Now, there's many different funnels and many different ways of looking at funnels. This is a good one. Suspects lead to prospects that lead to leads that finally lead to customers or associates that come into your business. So what you'll see is the funnel is very wide at the top, and if the funnel does its job, it's going to kick out or spit out qualified candidates on the back end. But it's wide at the top for a reason. Remember, this is online marketing. You may have hundreds of people look at your page and not actually be a customer. So you gotta drive a lot of traffic through the funnel system. This is very different from warm market prospecting, face-to-face prospecting. With online marketing, you're gonna have to drive a shipload worth of traffic. Okay, a shipload worth of traffic. All right. So let's go back to let's go back here. So we want to start backwards when we start beginning to build this, all right? And here's what I mean. The first thing that we want to do before we do anything is we want to create the email campaign, the name of the campaign, and then we want to load the emails into the campaign. And then we want to create the landing page. This is where they're going to land. Then we create the Facebook capture page, and then we create the Facebook image. So they're going to go to the capture page first, but you'll notice that the capture page is one of the last things that we create in this process. So you got to think about it backwards. They're going to go to the capture page, put their information in, then go to the landing page, get whatever they were promised, and then they're going to start getting emails from the email campaign. But we got to create this backwards before we actually go through that process, okay? So what you're going to watch me do is you're going to watch me do this backwards. All right, let's take a look and see what we got here. All right, Miss Martina is just posting the link to last night's or the Sunday night call. All right, let's take a look at our online marketing system here just for a second. We're going to log in over here in the online marketing system. All right. So I'm logged in as Mr. Larry Gates. And the first thing that we need to do is we need to create an email marketing campaign name. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over to our autoresponder because we got to create the messages that are going to be going out to the individual, okay? And here's what I want to do. I just remembered that I actually created a campaign called Credit Repair a while back, I believe. Let me see if I can go in here and let me see if I can go in here and let me see. Did I have Credit Repair in here? Let's take a look. 750 Credit Repair. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new campaign, and I'm going to call it Credit Repair. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call the new campaign Credit Repair. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go here where it says add an auto response message. So we're going to click on that. Now, I need to create a new campaign group. So we're going to click on create a new contact group list. And when we click on that, the page goes blank, and that's because it gives us an extra tab for whatever reason. So we're just going to close out this extra tab, and it takes us to this contact group. Okay, so these are all different campaigns that we have created, demo campaigns that we have created. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new contact group, and we're going to call this contact group Credit Repair. Okay, so we're going to call it Credit. Matter of fact, let me make it stand out. June's Credit Repair. All right, and I'm going to put Credit Repair Tips. All right, and then we're going to click Add Contact Group. So now what I've done is all I've done is I've added think of it as a folder. I created a folder. Now the pages that go inside that folder are going to be emails. These are going to be emails that you create. So I just created a campaign. Let's scroll through and see if we can find it. It should be here. There it is, June's Credit Repair Tips. Okay, so I just created that campaign. Now what I want to do is I want to put emails inside of that campaign. So let's go back to the autoresponder. Click on autoresponder. We're going to add an autoresponder message. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on add autoresponder message. And where do I want to put this message? Well, I'm going to hit my drop down here, and I'm going to look for June's Credit Repair Tips. So there's June's Credit Repair Tips. So we're going to click on that. And we're going to click Add. So now it's going to take me to a page where I can actually start writing my email. I got to start writing my email. So what I did is I prepared ahead of time for this course, for the class tonight, and I created some email campaigns for this autoresponder. So I got letter 1. Let me just open this up real quick. And then I'm going to grab all of this contact information here. This is the letter that I've already pre-written. Wanted to save a little bit of time. Let's go back here. Let's go ahead and paste this in. Control V. All right. So you'll see that I've got my letter that I've already posted in here. And you'll see right here where I put first name. This will grab the person's first name when they fill in the information on the capture page. So what I got to do is I got to find the code that will replicate the first name here. So the way that we find the code for the first name is we go down here at the bottom, and you'll see where it says contact first name. So I got to use this code right here, this tilde name tilde. So I'm just going to copy that. And everywhere where I want to address the person's first name, I just paste it there, okay? So you'll see that I got tilde name. Where did, okay? And let's see, is there anything else? Let me just clean some of this up. Clean up my letter here just a little bit. All right, so here we got first name again. I need to go ahead and put that code there for that person's first name. So we're just going to paste that there, right? And then it says feel free to contact me. And what you could do is you could put your name here at your phone number, okay? Now, there is code that you could use for your name. Like what I would use for this person's name is I could use member first name. So if I did AF name, that would pull your name in. Now, if you have the Elite Marketing System, you can just type in your name. You don't need to use the code there because this is your capture page. This is yours. This is your autoresponder, your personal autoresponder. I have to use it when I'm creating it on the pro side because I'm creating the capture page and the emails for everybody. So I have to use that. But if it's you, all you got to do is just say, feel free to contact me, and then put your name here, right? And I'm just going to do that right here. I'm just going to put Larry Gates. and then at the phone number, right? So I'm going to just put in 404-123-4567, and then I'm going to sign off over here. Larry Gates. We'll do this number again, 404-123-4567, and then the person's email address, lgates@myeconinc.com. All right? So that's our first letter that we just created. You can do a lot of different things with this letter. Maybe you want to add some images in here. Maybe you want to bold some things. All of those things you can actually do here. So let's just say, for example, I'm going to make the name bold. So we'll bold the name, and then I'll take the phone number, and I'm going to bold the phone number, and maybe I'll make the phone number, I think I can make it a color. Let's see, here we go. Text color. I'm going to make the phone number red, right, so that the person sees it, right? I go right back here again. I'm going to make the phone number red again. I'm going to bold it. Where's bold at? Where did my bold go? Oh, there it is. And then I'm going to bold the name, okay? So that kind of gives you sort of an idea of just some of the things that you can actually do. So you can put pictures in here. If you wanted to import a picture into the email, you can actually import a picture into the email as well. All right? We're not going to do that right now, but that's the first letter. Now, we got to give this letter a title for the subject line. So my subject line for this particular letter was, let me see, 5 factors affecting your score. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that up there. But I want to personalize this. So instead of saying 5 factors affecting your score, I wanted to have the person's name right here. So remember, tilde, name, tilde will pull their name. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put tilde, name, tilde, and then I'm going to put apostrophe S. I think that's going to work for me, okay? So 5 factors affecting June's score or credit score, okay? All right, so I just personalized the subject line, all right? I hope that that's going to work because I put that comma S up there. We'll check it out to see if it works, okay? Now, when do I want this letter to go out? Well, this is the first letter. So as soon as the person submits their name and email address on the capture page, I want them to immediately get the first letter. So here's what I'm going to do. After I write the letter, it tells me how long should we send this message. For this being the first message, we're going to say instant. So as soon as they hit submit, they instantly get this letter. It sends them this letter instantly. So we're going to click add message. Once we add that message, now we have added that message to June's credit repair tips. It goes out instantly. All right? Now, we may have several letters that we have created. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go and create another message. So we'll click add auto response. Where's it going to go? It's going to go to June's credit repair tips. We'll click add. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add our second letter. So I've got a second letter that I've already designed. So let's go back and look at our second letter, letter number 2. Why credit is so important. I'm going to grab that again. We'll copy it. We'll go right back here and we'll paste that in. Control V. All right. So now we got a second letter. All right. Clean it up a little bit. Make sure everything looks right. No misspelling. No comma, grammar errors. Okay. And then first name. Okay. So I got to go down here and grab the code for the first name. So this is the person's first name. Tilde, name tilde. All right, so we'll copy that code. We'll put it right there where we want their first name to appear. Okay? And then what we'll do is we'll use a subject line. Okay? Once again, I go back to my subject line for letter 2, why credit repair is important. Let's copy that and paste. Okay? Now, that letter is ready. Oh, man, I almost forgot. Got to put my name in here, right? That's why you got to look at this stuff. Put Larry Gates in here, his phone number, 404. I know that was a different number. I forgot the number anyway. All right? And that's why you got to start thinking about this stuff ahead of time, so when you get ready to do this, you already got the letters already done. Okay? So now the letter is done. This is going to be the second letter that goes out. The question is, when do we want to send them this letter? So obviously we don't want to send it instantly because we already took care of that. So now we can send it 1 day out after that first 1 day out, 2 days out, 3 days out. You can see we can go as far as 52 weeks, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, right now the prospect is hot. I want to send this the next day. So they get an instant letter from me, and then the next day they get this letter from me, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and add the message. So we add the message, and now you'll see that I got the instant message, and then 1 day later I got this message that goes out. And ladies and gentlemen, I can create as many follow-up letters as I want to. Now, I don't recommend that you follow up with them every day, right? Because that will be a bit annoying. You got to space it out. So if you got 10 different emails that you want to send, I might send 2 or 3 back to back, and then I might space it out for a week. Then I might space it out for 2 weeks. Then I might space it out for a month, so that I can spread out my messages and stay in contact with this person. The reason why autoresponders work really well is because you don't know when a person's pain point is there in their life and they're ready to make a move. So they may be looking at your capture page and they may find it interesting, but life happens to them. They're not interested at this time, whatever might happen. But the good thing is you've captured their information, and now the autoresponder does the work for you. So 4 months from now, you might have your autoresponder programmed to send them an email 4 months from now. You may have forgotten about the person, but your autoresponder didn't. 4 months from now, the autoresponder sends out a message to this person, and the person goes, I've been meaning to really work on my credit. I just got turned down for a car loan. I really need to take a look at this. So that's the good thing about an autoresponder, is that you can follow up with people for weeks, if not months, and some autoresponders will let you follow up with them for years. Okay? So we're just going to do these 2 autoresponders for time's sake tonight. So now we've got our autoresponders taken care of. So what's the next thing that we need to build? The next thing we need to build is we need to build the landing page. The landing page is where they land, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our drag and drop editor, and we're going to create our landing page, okay? All right. So viewer number 67 says, let me read that question here. I knew this question was coming. Are there any sample letters available for a variety of autoresponders? So, viewer 67, what you have to do is you're going to have to learn to write the letters yourself, because you are building the relationship. You are building relationships with your audience. And so it's important that you put some of your personality into your letters. So you are building the relationship with your audience. However, if you do need some help on different things that you should be writing about, I'm glad that you brought that up. Let me just go just for a quick second over here to Google. What you could do is, this is a credit repair. So I'm going to type in credit repair autoresponder messages, right? And there are companies that sell stuff like this, okay? So, for example, pre-written email messages for autoresponder series. So if you go here, this company right here has messages for personal finance, self-improvement. I'm going to click on personal finance, see what they got. They got 52 professionally pre-written autoresponder email messages specifically for the credit repair niche, okay? Now, you got to be careful with this because I ordered from this company. I never got the credit repair emails, okay? But they even have debt, okay? So one of the other places that you could go that you might find autoresponder messages is if you go over to Fiverr, and let's put in credit repair autoresponder messages. Let's see if I can find somebody selling that on. Okay, so we didn't find that. Let's go to credit repair autoresponder. All right. So we see different things that people offer. So while we're here, let's just take a look at a couple of things that you might want. Here's a guy that says, I will make 7 credit repair promotional videos. So that could be extremely helpful if you need videos. You need some credit repair videos, right? So if I click on that, we got this gentleman right here who provides videos on credit repair, okay? So we can see, what videos he provides on credit repair. So 7 credit repair promotional videos. That might be something that you need if you're building your credit repair campaign, okay? Here's a guy that says, I will create a credit repair video commercial. Again, starting at $10, you can get somebody to do that. Here's somebody that will create a promo. Here's another guy who will sell 500 credit repair PLR articles. What a PLR is, it means private label rights. So you can get private label right articles, over 500 articles. That's going to help you with maybe what you want to send in your autoresponder messages, okay? All right? Let's see if there's any other stuff here. E-books, stuff that you can actually, possibly give away. Let's see here. I will give you credit repair chart software. I don't know what that is, but, this might be something that you can use as a giveaway. Let me just click on that and see what the giveaway is here. Credit repair software chart. Okay. So there's all kind of stuff that you can order here, okay? So that's on Fiverr. So that can help you with generating your letters. You always want to look for articles and different things of that nature. All right? All right, so let's go back to our page here. We're getting ready to create a landing page. So here's how you create your landing page. You go up here in the corner, you click on that little 3 arrows there, and it says create. We're going to create a web page. So we're going to create web page right here. Okay? Please don't do this to me. All right. All right. Give me one quick second here. Let me go back. I hope they're not in here messing around with this thing while I'm doing this training. All right, let's try this again. Sales web page. All right, there we go. All right. So you're going to come to a page like this, and this page has sort of a drag and drop feature, okay? So what we do is we just grab like different things here. So what I want is I want video and text right here. So I'm going to just grab that, pop that in, okay? Now, here's where one of the bugs are, just so I'm just going to be honest with you. You see how small that video is? That video isn't supposed to be that small, so that's a bug, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to replace that video with our own video. Now, I need everyone to pay close attention because most people have problems and they say, well, my video isn't working. So we're going to go to YouTube. I'm going to go over here to YouTube, and I'm going to grab a video that I want to use here. So let's just say I want to use this video right here. I want to use this video. Now, YouTube gives you a couple of different options when it comes to video. You can actually go down here to where it says share. You can click on that, and it's going to give you this little short link. If you use that link, the video will not work. It will not work if you use that link, okay? So don't use the share link. The link you want to use is the link up here in the address bar, okay? So what we want to do is we're going to copy that link. Now, you want to make sure that you copy the right link because let me see if I can make this thing, I want to make the link do something funny here because even up here, you got to copy the right link because sometimes the link will have some code up here. It'll say something like the ampersand and T equals 22 or something like that. And so what that means is it will go to the second 22, right? And so if you use this with the 22 in it, it ain't going to work. So what you want to do is anything before the and sign, that's what you want to grab. So you want to grab this right here, okay? So I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going to go back to my capture page, and right here where it has the video, you'll see there's a little pencil icon right here. So I'm going to click on the pencil icon, and I'm going to replace my link and just paste my link right here. So we're going to paste the link right there, okay? That's your link. It's a clean link, and it's a YouTube, so we're going to click on YouTube, okay? Now, you can position your text either to the left of the video, to the right of the video, to the bottom of the video, or to the top of the video. We are placing the text to the right. You can also make this section colored if you want to. So if I click on colored, and then we click Save Changes, see how it gives it that gray area, and it has the video pulled in. Okay, now we're going to fix this so that the video is a bigger looking video. It shouldn't look this small. But to change the color, all you have to do is click on this little gearbox here, and you see where it says custom color. You can just drag the color in, and boom, it just changed the color, right? So I'm going to use blue since there's a lot of blue in that video. So there's some blue right there, okay? You can also take this color and change the letters, the colors of the letters, by clicking on the color and then going up here to the letter. Let's see if it'll let me do it. You got to be, it's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. Y'all remember that song? There we go. Gosh. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Anyway, see how the words just turned black? Let me go back and change it to blue. Change that to blue. And then if I want to change the words to a different color, it's very, very finicky. You guys can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change the color. Let me just make it back to white. There we go. All right. So you can change the color of your background. And then up here, what I might do here is, here we go. Highlight this. Credit repair tips. All right. And then you go in here and you just type in your message. Watch the video to learn 5 secrets when it comes to credit repair. Right? I'm just doing something, as an example here. Okay? Now, you could just leave it as this, and, that'd be good. You can put more videos in here. Maybe you want to put some testimonials down here. So let's just say I want to put some testimonials here. Let me just close this right here. I'm going to grab another video block. This is kind of tricky too. There we go. We got another video block there, and maybe I want to get some testimonials. So I'm going to go back to YouTube, and I'm going to go grab a testimonial. So let's take a look at my testimonial. Find a testimonial video. Click on videos here. I know I got some that's not it. Boom. Woman saves home from foreclosure. All right, so we'll click on that. I'm going to copy the link up here at the top. It's a clean link, so we'll copy that. And then I'm going to go back to my capture page. And now I'm going to paste in this link to that video. It's still a YouTube video, so I'm going to select YouTube. But this time, instead of it being to the right, I want it to the left. So I'm going to make it to the left. I'm going to hit Save Changes. So now you see that I changed the video from one side to the other, okay? And then I can go in here and do something like this. Woman saves home from foreclosure. Right? All right, so then we got the video there. And then maybe what I want is I may also want them to download something. Maybe there's a download that I have available. I want them to download a resource because, I'm promising them a resource that I want them to download. So I got to go find a button that will allow them to download my resource. So let's go over here to the action button. See where it says action? I'm going to take that action button. I'm going to drag it down here. Now down here at the bottom is the action button. All right? Now it says join now. I don't want them to join. I want them to download one of my resources. Okay? Or you can do a whole bunch of different things here, but that's what I'm going to do in this example. So I'm going to go here with edit. Oh, nope. Let's do this. I think I can put 2 buttons here. Save changes. Yeah. Because many of you have seen these in other capture pages where maybe they're going to buy the credit repair or maybe they want to join my econ, right? It's because you're selling credit repair, right? So maybe one button is for them to go buy your credit repair service. The other button is for them to go join my econ, right? So here's what we'll do. We'll click on the button itself. And this is going to take you here. And what we're looking at is not the backgrounds, but we want to go to buttons. So we'll click on buttons, and that will show us different buttons, okay? So let's see here. I'm going to click on this button that says Get Instant Access Now, and we'll use that button. I'm going to choose that button. So there's Get the Instant Access Now. And then we got the Join Now button. I can click on that button. And let's see. I'll click here where it says Join Now. Choose that button. So now we got a Join Now button and a Get Instant Access. That doesn't look too cool because that button is too big. So let me find a different button. Let me find a different button than this Join Now button. Go to the join buttons. Let's try this one here. All right. We didn't want to give them free. All right. So something like that, right? And then each button will go to a different page. So get instant access now. Let's just say that we're selling the credit repair. If I go over to my website, I go over to your MyEcon website, and I see I got some questions coming in, so I'm gonna stop here in just a second. I'm gonna go to my products on my website. I'm gonna go to the Smart Credit System, click on that, and then I'm gonna copy the link right here, so they go directly to this particular page. So I'm gonna copy that link, and then I'm gonna go back to my capture page. I'm gonna go to the edit, and that first button, I'm gonna send them to the Smart Money Kit, okay? If I want to open in a new tab, I can open in a new tab. The second one is the Join Now button, right? So if I want them to join me in my opportunity, I go back up here and I click on the Join Now and I grab that link so that they can join me in business. And then I go right back here and I pop that in, okay? So we got two buttons. Now, it says, do you want to make this colored? Yes. I don't like the way they did this. Colored section. That's not funny, right? Colored section. All right, so we're going to click on that, and we'll click Save. Okay? All right, so now we got a page that has, you know, your video. Now remember, this is your landing page. So when everything is said and done, this is what they land on, okay? Now, what we want to do is we want to save this. We're going to save this page. So we're going to click Save and Publish. So we're going to click Save. We're going to call this June's Credit Repair Landing Page, right? And all of this is optional, and then we're going to give it a page name. So June's Credit Repair Landing Page, all right? So you need to remember that. That was what you named this particular page. So I'm going to copy this real quick, and I'm going to go put it on my notepad over here because this is something I want to remember. I want to remember what I named it. That's my landing page, okay? All right, so we're going to hit Save. And now what it's going to do is it should be saving this particular page for us. All right, so it just saved that page. Now, for us to see the page, all we got to do is click on View Landing Page, View Thank You Pages. We'll click on that. Let's take a look at My Landing Pages. And let's scroll down here to the bottom, and you'll see the landing page that we just created, okay? So we just created the landing page, all right? So there's my landing page that I just created. So see, there's the landing page. If I click on these buttons, it's going to take me to where I need to go. So here's what I want to do. I now want to copy the address of this landing page. So this is the full address of the landing page. I want to copy that because I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that later. I'm going to put that in a notepad here. That's my landing page link, okay? All right, let me stop here just for a moment and start reading some of the questions that's coming in. All right. Viewer number 51 says, how do you get the drag and drop editor to work on a mobile device? You probably don't want to create a landing, do this on a mobile device. It's tough enough to do on a computer. There's just some things that from a mobile device is just very, very difficult to do. So viewer number 51, I don't have an answer for you on that one. This really wasn't designed for you to design capture pages on a mobile device. It really wasn't designed for that. You probably could, but I don't think you can. Wouldn't the forms button at the top be to download? I just use that button because I know that button works. Forgot to resize the video. Didn't forget to resize the video. That was the piece, that was the bug that I told you about that doesn't work, okay? You had originally said you wanted the prospect to download something, so I thought you would see. Oh, yeah. I did say that, and then I kind of switched up on you right there, Mr. Wheeler. Yeah. All right. So here's the landing page. We've created our landing page. Everything looks good. We're happy with the landing page. Maybe we want to test to see if it does what it's supposed to do. If I click Get Access Now, it's going to take me to the Smart Credit System. It does that. If I click on Join Now, it'll take me to the Join Now page. It does that, okay? So that landing page is working, with the exception of the small videos. We'll get that fixed, okay? We'll make sure that we get that taken care of, okay? So you just created a landing page. Now, the next thing that you got to create is the capture page. Remember, we're working backwards, okay? We're working backwards. So the next thing we want to do is we want to create the capture page. So let's go back. We're going to go back to our drag and drop editor, and this time we're going to create the capture page for our credit repair system. All right? So we go up here to the square box. We're going to create capture page. And now we get all of these different layouts, okay? Now, depending on your background should really determine what layout you actually use. So earlier today, I went and got some layouts. I got some images, some background images for credit repair. So if I go here, some of my background images. So for example, I got a picture of Equifax. So I might want to use a capture page where the capture page information is right over here to the left, so you can still see the Equifax in the building, right? Like I wouldn't want the capture page information to be in the center because that would cover up the Equifax. So I want this to be to the left. So the picture is going to determine maybe what theme that I use. If I go and look at this one, this is credit report. I'm probably, again, wanting to use the left-hand side so you can see the credit report right here, okay? And then here's another one. Probably this, I don't know about this one. I probably use the right-hand side for this one, right? I probably use the right-hand side for this one, all right? So let's use, we're going to use this one right here. We're going to use the Equifax building, and we're going to use the left-hand side, okay? So let's go back to our page here, and let's look for one that has on the left-hand side. So here's one with the left-hand side, and you'll see that it has the video on top, and then it has the contact information below the video. So that's the left-hand side, and that's the one that we want to go with, okay? So I'm gonna go with that one, I think. Is that what I want to go with? Yeah, I believe that's what I want to go with, all right? So we'll take that one. Now, that Equifax has like a little red button on it, or a little red color to it. So I'm going to go down here and choose red as my theme here, my little theme color. And then I'm going to click next. Now it says, what do you want to use as a background image? So I'm going to click on background image, and I'm going to upload my own image here. So I'm going to upload an image. I'm going to go get my image of Equifax, and I'm going to upload that bad boy. So there's my Equifax image. That's what I want to use, okay? I'm going to click next. What information do you want to gather? I'm going to uncheck the phone. I'm just going to get first name and email. Remember, I need the first name because in my letters, I call them by their first name. So I'm going to use those two. I'm going to go to next. Now, my button. Okay, now on my button, what am I using on my button? So my button is going to take them to another page where it has videos. So I know what's going to be on the landing page, so I'm going to click on my button list, and I can go send me the video, watch the video now, send me the video. So I like this one right here. So I'm going to click on that red right there. I'm going to use that as my button, and then I'm going to click next. Now, here's my YouTube video. So what I've got to do is I got to go out and find a video that I want to use for this particular page. So maybe I got a video that is talking about credit repair. So let me go up here and just do my Econ Smart Credit. See if I can find a video, somebody talking about credit. Okay, boom. Here we got a video right here, right? So I'm going to just click on that video. I'm going to grab the URL up here at the top.
Hello, this is Angela Williams. I'm the leader of the
All right. And then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to paste in that video right there. I want, when they go to the website, I want it to automatically start. I want the video to automatically start. So I'm going to click Auto Start here. I don't want the video to be muted because that's my message. And I don't want it to loop. So once the video is done, it's going to be done. Now, in the footnote, I might want to put something down here in the footnote. So I'm going to click on Choose from Default List. I can choose Get Instant Access. We got all this stuff down here. Or I can create a custom footnote. So I'm going to click Custom, and I'm going to type in to learn more about, let's see, learn more about credit secrets on the next page, right? Something like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on Next. Now I got to give this page a title. Oh, the title I'm going to give it is June's Credit Secrets. All right, we're going to give it June's Credit Secrets. I'm just going to put in credit, keyword credit, click Save. Okay? So now what we've done is we've actually created this capture page. See how the capture page kind of looks right now? You kind of get a preview of what it actually looks. And now what we can do is we can actually publish this page. So if we go ahead and click on Publish, it's going to ask us some questions. What's the page name? So the page is June's Credit Secrets. All right. Do you want to overwrite the file? Well, this is the first time that we created this page, so we don't want to overwrite it. But if we ever do overwrite it, we're going to have to name the page again the same name that we gave it the first time to overwrite. So like if you mess up or you want to go back in and change something, you need to know what you named that page. So I just paste that here, okay? Right now we're not going to overwrite because this is the first time that we've done it. Which email series would you like for this page? Now do you understand why we did the email series first? Because if I had come and created the capture page first, we didn't have an email series designed. So that's why I worked backwards, because I needed the email series by the time I got to the capture page. So all I do is I click the drop down and I find June's Credit Repair Tips. Boom. Okay. So now it's going to send out the emails from the June's Credit Repair Tips campaign. And then it says, where do you want the user to go after capturing their information? So it's asking me what landing page do I want them to go to. Now you see why I also created the landing page before creating the capture page. That's why we work in reverse when creating it. When you're creating your funnel, you work in reverse, because by the time you get to the first page, it's going to ask you for all the other information. So remember, I copied the URL for the landing page. So here's the URL that we have for our landing page. So I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to paste that right in here. Boom. Paste that right in there. And then the last thing I need to do is publish this page. So we'll click on Publish. And what you'll see down here at the bottom is it's starting to publish the actual page. Okay? So we're building our capture page with all the good stuff. This is like almost the last thing that you do. Okay. So now it's telling me what my capture page is. So this link is my capture page. If I click on that link, it's going to take me to my capture page, right? And so there's my video, right? So I'm just going to pause the video just for a second. There's my video. There's the Equifax building that I use. Here you put in your first, last name. You got send me the video. And I'm looking at it, and I probably use too much red, right, because it's kind of blending in. So I would probably go back in and make some adjustments to the colors and different things of that nature, okay? And then you'll see my footer. Learn more about credit secrets on the next page, okay? So let's see what kind of questions I got coming in. All right. Should I use other people's videos or should I create my own? Viewer number 60. If you were on my call on Sunday, I talked about you promoting you. You promoting you. So, yes, you should create your own videos, because if you are promoting somebody else's videos, yeah, it will work, and you'll get some leads, and you'll get some people to join your team, but you'll also get some people that says, well, I like this guy, June Collier, in this video. Let me go out here and find June Collier, because he seems like he knows what he's talking about. So it's always important for you to create your own stuff. When we started talking about attraction marketing, I talked about personal branding. You cannot brand yourself if you're using somebody else's video. That's where you get in trouble. So get to the point where you start using your videos. You start creating videos yourself. And don't worry, just go do it. Just go create your own video. All right? All right, so let's test this bad boy out and see if this thing works. So I'm going to put my name in here, June. I'm going to put my email address in here. Boom. Now, when I hit send me the video, this should take me to my landing page. So let's go ahead and click on send me the video. All right. So it's thinking about it. Boom. It takes me to my landing page, right? And so there's my landing page. And then when I get on my landing page, I got as many buttons down here as I want, but I'm going to just say get access now, right? And that's going to take me to my smart money credit system, right? So now what you've done is you've created a system, right? You're creating your landing page. Now, we got one last thing that we need to do. Let's close this page out, because we see that everything works. I can close this out. Everything works, right? I can go back here to my Econ marketing page. Now, here's where you find your pages. You go here to My Published Pages, go right there, and if you got the elite version, you're going to have My Capture Pages. This is where you create your capture pages. Now, here's the beautiful thing, guys. You can create as many capture pages as you want. You can create 100 capture pages if you want to. It doesn't matter. So we're going to click on Create My Capture Pages. And then down here, we're going to find the capture page that we created. There's our capture page, right? Now, I want to see what this is going to look like on Facebook. So I'm just going to click on the page, open it up, and I'm going to grab that link here. So one, this is a very ugly link. So what I would do is I would either turn this into a bit.ly link, a bit.ly shortener, or I would go get my own domain name for $8 and promote JunesCreditSecrets.com and send people to June's Credit Secrets. Now, why would I do that? I would do that because I'm going to be on Facebook creating all these videos, and I'm going to be telling people all the time, go to JunesCreditSecrets.com. When I meet people on the street and they talking about they got bad credit, I'm going to say, look, man, I got a great resource for you. Go to JunesCreditSecrets.com. I'm not going to say go to myeconleads.com/publish/371/ you get what I'm saying. Just go get your domain name and point that domain name directly to this particular page, okay? So the page is actually working. So what we're going to do is I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go over to Facebook because I want to start marketing my page on Facebook. And now you're going to see what problem we actually run into. So we're going to go to Facebook. I know we're a little bit over the time limit, but, you know, it is what it is. So we're here on Facebook. I want to market my capture page. I'm going to type in, I know everything about credit repair. Check out my page. All right? Now, I don't know everything about credit repair. I'm just being kind of funny here. But I'm going to just have this go to just me so that it doesn't post out. And then I'm going to paste in my link. Now, when I paste in my link, look at what it looks like. That looks like garbage. That looks horrible, right? Like if I post this, let me post it real quick. That looks horrible. That looks horrible, okay? So how do I get a good-looking image here, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We got to get a good-looking image here because it's pulling the image of the button, and that looks horrible. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go get me a image of credit repair. I want to get me a credit repair image, right? So I wouldn't recommend that you do what I'm about to do, but, you know, go find you a good image or go to Fiverr and get somebody to give you a good image, right? I'm going to just go over here to Google Images right now real quick, and I'm going to get, you know, an image, right? So I like this little square image. I like that. Or I like this one too, Fix Your Credit. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I wouldn't recommend this now, guys. I'm not recommending this, but I'm going to show you a little trick here. So what I'm going to do is I like this Fix Your Credit. I'm going to right-click. I'm going to copy the image address. And I'm going to go here back to my capture page. And I'm going to go right here where it says Edit. Okay, I'm going to click on Edit. And right here where it says HTML headers, there's a piece of code that you need to put here. And I'll give you this code a little bit later. But here's the code that you need to put here. It's what we call a meta tag. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. Okay? All right, so this is a meta tag. And the content right here is where the image is. So I got to grab the right image. So I'm going to grab this image here. This is where I copied the image. So I'm going to replace that right there. This is where the image goes. I'm going to hit place. I'm going to click Save Changes. Okay? So now I've saved the changes, and that is the image that is going to show up. So if I go back to Facebook, and I'm going to delete this page here, or this post. I'm going to delete that post. And then I'm going to do it again. I know everything about credit repair. Check out my page. And then I'm going to go get the link to my page. So let's go find the link to my page. This is my page. Copy it. Go back to Facebook. I'm going to paste it. And it still looked like crap. What happened? So here's what happened. What we have to do is we have to go and debug our page. Okay? So what you got to do here is you got to go to Google and you got to type in Facebook debugger. All right? And when you go here to the Facebook debugger, all you're going to do is you're going to paste in the link to your page right here. This is the link to your page, and you're going to click debug. Okay? And right now, this is what it's showing. And this ain't what you want it to show. So you got to hit scrape again. So we're going to scrape it again. Still not showing what I want to show. Let me hit scrape again. Boom, Fix Your Credit. Okay? So this is what it's going to show. So now we got Fix Your Credit. The other thing is that I can put some information here if I want to. See where it says June's Credit Secrets? let's go back to our page here. Let me go back to our page here. This is where we were editing. We're going to go to the basic settings, and here's the title. I may need to go to advanced settings. Let me go to advanced settings. I'm going to click the advanced settings, and then here's the description. So we got credit here. I'm going to give it a better description. Learn how to fix your credit. Lickety. Let me see, how do you spell lickety? Lickety split fast, right? I probably didn't spell it right. Lickety, lickety, lickety split fast, okay? Only $99 if you act now. June Collier is the boss, right? So that's all I did is I put it. That's why the description is very important, okay? So watch what happens. Now that I've added the description here, yeah, I need an Ebonic autocorrect, yeah. So now that I've added the description here, I'm going to save that change, okay? And then I got to go back to my debugger. I'm going to go back to my debugger real quick, and I'm going to keep scraping until that information shows up, okay? So we're going to scrape again. Now you see that it shows up. Now this is what my Facebook post is going to look like, okay? So now when I go to Facebook, go back to Facebook, I'm going to delete that post, and I'm going to create the post again. I know everything about credit repair. Check out my page if you want to get scores up. All right, y'all know I'm joking with some of this stuff, right? So I'm just playing around. I wouldn't don't type it like that. I'm just playing around. I'm just goofing off. All right, so we're gonna copy this again. We'll copy it. Same page, we just copied it. We scraped everything. We got everything scraped. So this time when I paste, boom. And then once I paste it here, I can take this out off. I can take it off, and then I can hit post. And so now it has the picture that I wanted to use. It's got my little title of my page. It's got my little description. And then if I click on this, it's going to take me to the page. So if I click on that, boom, it takes me to the page that we just created. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you create a capture page funnel from beginning to end. That covers every aspect of creating a capture page funnel. The other thing that I did not show you is, let me go open up my email to see if I got the email. So let me go to my Gmail here. Let's take a look and see what I got in my Gmail, if that worked, all right? So here we go. It came from Larry Gates, 5 Factors Affecting June Collier's Credit Score. See how it put my name in the title? That's going to make me open it up, right? I'm going to open that up because that's huge. Then it says, June, did you know that there are only 5 factors that affect your credit score? Boom, 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 boom. It tells me all this stuff, and then it says, feel free to contact me, Larry Gates. Look at his name bolded. Look at his phone number in red. And then he's got his link here, right? You could put anything that you want. Now I'm going to get an email tomorrow from Mr. Gates as well, telling me about credit again, right? And it's just that simple. I took the person's name, I put it in the title, and I addressed them by name in the body of the email itself, okay? All right, let's see if we got some questions that are coming in. Any questions that are coming in? Much easier than I thought, Latifah says. That's what's up. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are many of you that's on this call that are probably going, What the heck just happened? Those are too many moving parts. Here's the good news. Here's the good news. We have recorded tonight's session. So what you can do is you can go back and hit replay and watch everything that you want, okay? Watch everything back in replay, okay? Let's take a look and see what other questions that we got. Somebody says, yes, Jesus, I need the replay for sure. That's funny. Is there a way to change the URL listed on the capture page where it reads myeconleads.com? No, there isn't. There isn't a way to change that because the system is hosted on the myeconleads.com website. What you can do, however, is you can go buy you a domain name and forward it to that domain name and actually do what they call masking. You can actually mask the domain name and it will show whatever your domain name is instead of that link, okay? That's something that I definitely recommend. Now, if you're going to create 100 capture pages, I probably won't recommend you getting 100 different domain names. I probably recommend that you get, some Bitly links because those are free. But any of your good capture pages that you really, really like, then that's what I would do. Last thing I want to show you guys, I know I'm 17 minutes over, but I'm on a roll. Where do we get the great background images, the beautiful images? Martina, subdomains do not work in this system. Good question, good question. All right, where do we get the good images? So what you want to do is you want to go to a website called Pexels. This is just one of the websites, right? And what you want to do is, there's all kind of stuff that you can find here. I like to look at luxury stuff. I like to use the word luxury. And when I use luxury, look at what I get. I get some beautiful capture pages. I could create a capture page with something right here in the center, right? I could use a capture page with something in the center that's got a good message. That's a beautiful image. Look at this one. Y'all seen this one? This was Miss Angela Williams. She used this image. Let me see if I can find that image that she used. I had it on my where did I post that at? I think I posted it on my timeline. Yeah, I think I posted on my timeline somewhere. There we go. Look at that. That was the capture page that she created. Looks really good. She took the capture page information to the right so you can see the steering wheel with the Bentley logo on it. Well, where did she get that from? She probably obviously she went over here to Pexels, whatever they call it, Pexels, and downloaded that. And it's free. It's a free download, and you get some great images on Pexels, right? Look at that. Boom. I can put something right here in the center of this, so you can create some really, really, look at, these are some great luxury photos that you can create and have some beautiful capture pages. I can see that one. This one is set up directly for something to be right here in the center because they got the two buildings on the right and the left, and just the open right here in the center. Boom, that's just asking for your information to be in the center. So you got some great images that you can use there. One other thing that I want to share with you, I need to show this. I know it's going to be 10:30 before we get done, so bear with me, okay? So much value. I love this. Where to get content to put on the Facebook post, any resources, where to get content. Content comes from your head, comes from you. Your content is your brain. That's what it comes from you. We'll talk about content. I'll give you some content resources, okay? All right, so these are where you get images, right? But I want you guys to also know that Pexels has some great video images as well. So I'm going to go down here where it says free videos. So we're going to click on free videos. And what you're going to notice is that they have these different video backgrounds that you can use, right? So a lot of, videos that you can actually use, right? So take a look at this one. So this is just water, right? Just a waterfall, okay? Pretty cool, right? So here's what I did. I downloaded this, and I uploaded it to my YouTube channel. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to that capture page that we created earlier, and instead of having a static background, we're going to make a video background. So let's go. Let me close out some of these pages here. I need that page open. So what we're going to do is, instead of the Equifax building, I'm going to put that waterfall back there, okay? I know it ain't going to look right with this one, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to show you how we do that. So we're going to close that out. I can close this out. I'm going to close out some of these windows. I got too many windows open, right? All right, we'll close that out. Close out that. All right, let's go back here to the drag and drop editor. And this was the page that we created. Now we can go back and we can edit this page if we desire to edit this page. So I'm going to click on edit. It's going to take me back here. And instead of using red, I'm going to use blue since we're going to be dealing with water. So I'm going to use blue here. And because this is a background motion, I'm going to use the center right here. So see how I'm kind of changing up just a little bit? And then we're going to click next. So we scroll down and click next. And instead of an image, I want to use background video. So now I got to go get the video. So I put the video on our Facebook page. I mean, on my Econ YouTube page. So I uploaded this earlier. Now take a look at this. If you look at the link up here in the URL, if you take a look at the link up here in the URL, I don't want to copy all of that, because if I copy all of that, it ain't gonna work. So see where, I don't know if you guys can see this, where the and symbol is, I don't want nothing after the and symbol. So I'm gonna copy everything before the and symbol right here. I'm gonna copy that. And then I'm gonna go back over to my capture page now, okay? Now, I'm using background video. So I'm gonna go for YouTube. I don't want this video to make any noise, because remember, I got another video that does make noise. I just want the background to be moving, but I don't want to hear anything. So I'm going to mute the video. I'm going to loop it so that it's constantly looping, and then I'm going to paste in the link. So there's my link. I'm going to click next. Everything else stays the same. Next. My buttons and all that stuff stays the same. Next. My content stays the same. We'll auto start. Hit next. Keep the title the same. Click save. Okay. So now I just created a page, and I think that's going to overwrite it. I don't know just yet. Let me put the page name here. I'm going to give it a different name because I don't want to overwrite it. So we can have two different capture pages. June's Best Credit Secrets. Yes, I do have to upload that video to YouTube. I'm going to still get the June's Credit campaign, if I can find it. Boom. I still want to use the same landing page. So remember, that's why you want to save this stuff, because you'll pull your hair out if you try to go back and go, oh, what was the link to that landing page? So I'm going to paste that right in there. And then we're going to hit quick publish. And so now it's creating a different page for me. But this page is going to have the motion background in it. Okay. All right. So it just created the page. All I got to do is click on that link. That link's going to take me here. You'll see that the blue is now there, and boom, you got the video that's playing. And somehow I still hear the background. So I got to go back and check that out. But you got the video in the background, and you got the video that's playing up here in the forefront, right? And that's how you do a capture page with a motion background, okay? All right. So let's take a look at what some of the questions are that are coming in, okay? So we got... So Jasmine says, do you have to upload video to YouTube? Yes, you need to upload the video to YouTube. I did provide some videos that you can use, but you do have to upload it to either YouTube or Vimeo. Okay. If you make these types of video private, they won't. Hold on. They won't show to your viewers. You don't want to make them private. You want to make them unlisted. So this video here is an unlisted video. It's not private, but it's unlisted. So unlisted means that the video will show. It won't show on your YouTube channel if you make it unlisted. But you're right. If you make it private, it won't show to your viewers. Better than amazing training. Thank you so much. Oh, Lord, help me because I won't sleep tonight. Yes, you will. You will. Kurt Wheeler, just purchased the creditdoctor.biz to send my page to. All right, cool. Jasmine says, thanks for the private tip. All right. My bad, June. You are correct as usual. All right. Now, I can be wrong from time to time. So this is how you create the system. Now, we got a few little bugs here and there that we're going to work on and get that done. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the elite version, and it is $19.95. And you can create as many capture pages as you want. You can create as many autoresponders as you want. You can create whatever you want for $19.95. I mean, this is pretty much all that you need. When you look at all the other systems that the online marketers use, they use some variation of what you see here. But usually those systems cost $50, $60 a month to get that. And then you need an autoresponder a lot of times to attach to the system. Your autoresponder, you're charged based on how many people are on your autoresponder. Right now, we don't have a limit on how many people are on your autoresponder. So, unless you are just a power user, this system right here will do everything that you want it to do with the price point that you're looking at. So definitely take a look at this. It's $19.95 plus you get $2 of CV that goes with the elite version. All right. Let's take a look at a couple of more questions before we leave here tonight. Brian says, Memphis, Tennessee, does purchase of the OMS count as a member CV? Yep, I just answered that. It's $2 of CV. So, Brian, you get $2 of CV. Yep, no problem. So, again, this is a really great system. It's not perfect. I know that there's a couple of bugs that we got to work out and get fixed. Those videos need to be a little bit larger, and we're working on that. But this is hands down, for the price. There are better systems out there. You got the Conversion Pros. You got there's one that just came out that I'm testing out called Builder All. You got all kind of different systems out there. You got what's the one that costs $100 a month? I can't think of that one. There's a lot of marketers using that one, but $100 a month is crazy, right? Especially for just what you need this for. All you need is this. And then once you're collecting those leads, remember, once your leads come in, you guys didn't see on my phone, but I got the lead on my phone. As soon as I opted in, I got that lead on my phone. So the lead is on your phone, and then if you go here to view your leads, you'll see, all of your leads are actually come in here, right? So there's me. Obviously, I didn't hit this thing 102 times. I train on this every week. So that's why you got 102 here. But you see, you got the lead right there. There's the lead right there. And that lead will go to your phone as well. So it's a great system for the price. All right? Let's see if there's any questions before I let this go. Does this have an affiliate program too? I don't know what you mean by does it have an affiliate program, Vera number 99, but here's what it does have. It offers you $2 of CV. So if you get it, you get $2 of CV, and you get whatever percentage you are on for your $2 of CV. So if you are at the 25% level, you get 25% of $2. But also, if people on your team get this and it has $2 of CV, you get paid again based on whatever your rank level is. You get paid on the retail sales percentages based on your rank. So I guess it does have an affiliate program. We just don't call it that. Okay, it's part of you get overrides on retail sales. This is a retail product, so you get overrides on retail sales. All right, can she sell the OMS? Okay. Yeah, Martina, that's a good one. We're not ready to sell this to the general public. I got enough trouble right now just handling support tickets for my econ associates. I am not ready to sell this to the general public until we got all the bugs out. And then even with the bugs being out, people are always going to be calling, asking how to use something, even though you may have the video showing them how to do it. I just don't want that kind of support. I just don't want to do that kind of support because it keeps me busy as is right now. And my econ is not in the online marketing systems business. So, yeah, it would be nice if we sold this to the general public for the price point. We would probably kill the general public at this price point. But for now, I think this is just going to be an internal product that is sold just to my econ associates, okay? And, just so you guys know, because, my econ is very liberal, you can create capture pages for anything, right? So, if you got some other business, you got a tow truck business, you got a jewelry business, you're selling some stuff on the side, you can create a capture page for that as well because it's yours. You bought the system. You can create as many capture pages as you want. All right? All right. I don't see any questions being typed in. It is 10:32. We went 30 minutes over, but I will have the replay available within the next 24 hours so that you can go in the back office and look at this over and over and over again. So I hope you guys got some value out of this. I hope it was well worth your time to come to the Tuesday night online marketing class. We do this call every Tuesday night, same time, same channel. So with that being said, guys, thank you for logging in. We'll see you soon next Tuesday, if that will be. And good night, God bless, and take care. Good night, everyone.